Good morning. I hope this finds y'all well. I've got a story I'd like to share with y'all if you care to listen in. I got my dogs with me today. They're going to help me. Well, the story today is in the mid-90s when the United States was over in Bosnia. And their job over there was, the military was to kind of help these folks quit fighting. And it was between the Serbians and the Croatians. I don't know whether y'all remember any of that or not, but what was going on was the task for the military was to disarm these two different sides. So they'd get intelligence to find out where these folks' weapons were, whether it would be the Serbians or the Croatians, and they'd go get their guns. Well, on this particular circumstance, they realized that there was a whole mess of weapons in this barn, and they were told that there were a bunch of soldiers in there with them. So they got a unit, and they went to this barn to disarm these soldiers, and they kicked the door down. But when they got inside, they didn't find a bunch of men with weapons. They found a woman in pain. So they yelled for the medic, and he come running, and he got in there and realized that she was having a baby. So him and a couple of the other soldiers delivered that child. And when they got done, he walked outside and held up that baby, and all the soldiers cheered. So wow, they thought that there was going to be a big old fight and there was going to be a bunch of death. But it was just the opposite. There was life. And that's what Jesus was telling his disciples before he went to the cross. He told them, he said, listen, let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God, also believe in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. And if it were not so, I would have told you. For I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may also be. See? Jesus went to the cross and he died his physical death. But he didn't die a spiritual death. And he went on to be with his Father. And when he got there, he just didn't hang out. He prepared a place for all of us so we can be there with him. And that's what I'm talking about. That's hope. So I just want y'all to be encouraged this week. And God bless you, and y'all be safe.